boys and girls. We're reading some more today about the seasons. Yesterday we read every season and talked a little bit about things that happen in each season in winter, spring, summer, fall. Today we're going to read another story that shows us all the seasons. It's called Jump into January, a journey around the year. So we're going to see the different months and the different things that happen in each month and in each season. And then we're going to do a little comparing and contrasting. That just means you talk about or think about things that are the same or alike and things that are different. So we're going to think a little bit about different things that happen in different seasons, how they're the same, how they're different. Let's read our story first. Jump into January. Jump into January. Come along with me. The local pond is glazed with ice. What can you see? Fly into February. Come along with me. The hillside glistens white with snow. What can you see? Whirl into March. Come along with me. The wind is whistling down the street. What can you see? Splash into April. Come along with me. The first spring rains are sweet and warm. What can you see? Move into May. Come along with me. It's time to make our gardens grow. What can you see? Race into June. Come along with me. It's so much fun to eat outdoors. What can you see? Jive into July. Come along with me. The fair is full of games and rides. What can you see? Sail into August. Come along with me. The sand is soft, the sea is warm. What can you see? Slide into September. Come along with me. It's time to go to school again. What can you see? Twirl into October. Come along with me. The orchard trees are full of fruit. What can you see? Sweep into November. Come along with me. The leaves are dancing as they fall. What can you see? Dance into December. Come along with me. Let's celebrate the turning year and everything we see. Alright, let's go back for a minute and look at just some of these pictures and talk about the different things that are happening and things that are the same, things that are different. We started in January. January is a part of winter. What are some things you see? The weather is snowy. We can tell by the things that people are wearing that it's cold. They've got on coats and hats and gloves and scarves. It's also winter in February. Kind of looks the same, doesn't it? But then March is a little different, isn't it? The people are still wearing coats and hats, but they're not quite as bundled up. You don't see as much snow. See, the wind is blowing. March is kind of an in-between season. Sometimes if winter's kind of ending and spring is sort of starting in March. April looks a little different, doesn't it? You don't see any snow. They've got on jackets, but they don't still have on coats and big coats and hats and scarves, do they? What's the weather doing in April? It's raining, but look, it looks a lot greener. The grass has started to grow. Some flowers have started to bloom. And that just keeps happening in May, doesn't it? It's even warmer. Most people don't even have a jacket on. All the leaves and trees and vegetables and things are starting to grow. Ooh, what about in June? June is really the start of summer, officially summer. People are wearing shorts and t-shirts and outside, and look at all the green grass and plants. Same thing in July, still summer. August, it's really hot. You might be at the beach in August. But in September, we're getting ready to get closer to fall. So some people are wearing pants and jackets, getting a little cooler. In October, they're even more bundled up. The weather is still nice, but some things are coming. Things that were planted in the spring and summer are starting to be harvested. They're picking things off the trees. And in November, it's getting cold again. This guy's got a scarf on. The leaves are falling off the trees to get ready for winter. And December really starts winter for us. It's when we have Christmas. Look, it looks like they're celebrating Christmas in this picture. The weather's colder. They're inside now, not outside. So some different things that happen with the weather and the clothes we need to wear and the activities we might do in the different parts of the year. So we're going to talk about that today on our workbook page. you need to get your paper out that looks like this and get your name on the top. Alright, and we're going to do some comparing and contrasting on this page. Let's look at number 1. It says, I can, what's he doing? He's water skiing, so he can ski. When do you think you would water ski? This is something you do on probably a lake, a bigger body of water, sometimes maybe on the ocean. If you're behind a boat or something, you might do this if it's a calmer ocean or gulf. But look, he's got on shorts. He's just got on a life jacket. So when do you think you would do this? Winter, spring, summer, or fall? I think this would probably be a summer activity, don't you? But let's look at number 2. I can ski. She's skiing in the snow. When do you think that would happen? That would be a winter activity, wouldn't it? When it's colder and it's cold enough to snow. What's different about this picture? What kind of clothes does she have on? She's got a big hat, and pants, and gloves, goggles. She's dressed warmly. So they're both using skis, aren't they? That's something that's the same. They're both holding on to something to help them ski, but what's different? Their clothes is the main thing that's different, isn't it? And what they're skiing on is different. In this picture, he's skiing on the water. She's skiing on the snow. What we just did, the things we just talked about, that's all you do when you compare and contrast. You just think about things and how they are alike, how they're the same, and also what's different about them. Okay? I want you in this box to draw a picture to show me something you like to do. Actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 different things. We're going to draw a line in the middle of it and make 2 boxes out of this one big box. And on this side, I want you to draw a picture of something you like to do in the summer. This guy likes to water ski. What's something you like to do in the summer? And when you draw your picture, think about the details you need to include. What kind of clothes would you be wearing if it's summer? What would the weather look like? What are activities you can do in the summer when it's hot outside? And then on this side, you're going to draw a picture of something you can do in the winter. So again, think about those same things. Right now it's winter. What are some things you can do in the winter? Could be something outside, but how would you need to dress if it was outside? Or you might want to do something inside since it's the winter. So a picture of something you like to do in the summer and something you like to do in the winter. And I'd love you to send me a picture of this so I can see what kind of activities you like in those different seasons. I'll talk to you later.